Hi folks, I was thinking one of the biggest problems, like when I've been dealing with like depression and trauma and all that after a lot of bad things happened, like is going through that really crushes any like like ambition to try and make things happen, and it made me believe it wasn't going to be possible for me to make anything work out in life. So I was thinking, like, one of the things that keeps coming up in all the different management books and all that I've ever read, and all the different advice I've ever heard of, like business people and all that, is a really crucial thing to do is have like goals and aims to aim for, that and like the really critical aspect of it to really get the motivation going is to come up with goals and aims that like you really want, so that creates a strong desire in you to try and make it happen, so today I'm going to spend some time just actually trying to think of what goals I really want to aim for, and see if that helps me to get my motivation going to make it happen. So I'll get back to you on how it goes, but I thought it's worth trying to do the things that all these different people that have managed to make big things happen in life, and people that have managed to get through tough times, so it's worth trying to do the things that they recommend trying, because like I said before, I nearly got beaten by all the depression and bad stuff happening in life and all the trauma and all that, so I think it's really going to be worth trying to get my ambition like kick-started again, and I think coming up with these goals that I really want could hopefully help to get my ambition started up again, which would be great. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes, and I think it's worth trying. Try if you're feeling beaten by stuff, think about what would I really like to have happen now, like, and maybe it's just to feel nice for a second, but you can do that maybe by like having a cup of tea or putting on one of your favourite comedies for starters, and and then we can build from that. But speak to you soon. Lots of love to you. See you later. Just remembered, I was thinking, like, they say it's best to have like long-term aims and short-term aims and medium-term aims, so like long-term aims would be like, I suppose, like maybe months or years or decades away, and short-term aims would be like, what am I going to do right now and today and this week and all that, so I'm going to try and come up with some aims for what I need to do today to try and get things going the direction I want, and to get myself feeling better, which is crucial, and also try and come up with like my long-term aims, and also like I think I'm going to try and come up with as many ideas as I can about the steps to get to those aims, so I can try and do that. And they say, like, once you've got your steps to get to your aims. Hi. Annoyingly, my camera stopped working there, but that happening reminded me of the fact that, like, one of the things that really got me down and stopped me even wanting to try to do things is every time I tried to do something would go wrong, and it ended up destroying my ability to feel that I could make good things happen. So one thing I'm really going to try and do is, when bad things happen, is I'm going to really try and just keep on getting back on to trying to do what I was meaning to do, or trying to do the thing that got stopped by the like bad thing happening, like the camera stopping working, and just when I was filming, so I think like if I don't try and do that, and I think it's really crucial to just try and get back on track, because otherwise I ended up losing like years to just giving up, after so many defeats, and it was like a heavyweight boxer, when getting knocked down to the ground over and over again, and then eventually just losing the will to keep on trying to fight, and I've got to a point now where I'm feeling I really want to try and get back on my feet and try and fight again, and to try and make things happen. And that's difficult if you're raised to not fight for things, and told that it was bad and all that, but that's another issue, but I know a lot of people probably trying to deal with stuff like that, but I'll talk about that more in another video, I think, and ways to solve that problem. But yeah, I was just realising when things do go wrong, when you're trying to get to your goals, and it can be really demoralising and really depressing, so I'm gonna try and find ways to get back into wanting to do things when things do go wrong, and to try and keep pushing through to get to where I want to be, and to try and make things happen to get to those goals that I'm trying to come up with. But yeah, as I was saying before the camera shut out, like I think I'm going to try and come up with long and short and medium term goals, and the short term goals are going to be things like, what can I do today to make things better today and to get myself feeling better, because yeah, as I was saying when the camera cut out, I think like one of the most crucial things to being able to do anything in life is to actually feel like doing it, or to feel you have a strong enough reason to do it, and that's why people can do amazing things when they're under huge pressure, because they have to just to try and save someone or something, so I'm going to try and find ways to make myself feel again that I really want things, and I'm going to talk about in future videos like things I find that help to build up that desire again after strong depression and like crushing depression, really. Yeah, if anyone had known me when I was going through the toughest times, they'd know what I mean, but yeah, I hope like I'm hoping today to think about and find goals to aim for, and start trying to aim for them, and to break down the steps to get to them, and then to figure out how to start getting towards them. And also, when things go wrong, I'm going to try and adapt to keep on getting to where I'm wanting to go, and it's like, I think it was the Marines, they had the OODA loop, observe, orient, decide and act, and it's like you look at the situation, you kind of adjust yourself to what's in the situation, and get your bearings, really see where you are in relation to where you want to get to, and what you want to achieve, your mission you want to achieve, in life and all that, and then you decide what you want to do, and then you act on that, and then you keep doing that, every time you do something, the situation will change, so you keep on adjusting your course to get to where you want to be, depending on where you get to, almost, so it's yeah, a continuous process from what really from what I can gather. So yeah, I'm going to start trying to do that. Sorry the camera cut out there halfway through, but it's actually made me realise that thing about it's so critically important to find ways to build up how we're feeling and when things go wrong, so we don't get stopped by things going wrong, because otherwise we can lose our whole lives to just depression rather than gaining the lives we deserve, and through being good-hearted people and all that, so I'm really hoping I can help people find ways to get through problems to what you want, I'll always try and be here for you. And if you do email me and I don't get back in touch, please don't get upset about it with me, because I'm rubbish at checking my emails, to be honest, and like sometimes it might take me weeks to even realise, because I've just not checked my emails, because sometimes I'm rubbish at checking my phone, and because of how things have been. But I will get round to reading all the messages at some point and getting back to you and being in touch, you know, so I don't mean any bad by not getting back to you straight away, but it'd be really nice to hear from you, you know, and we can hopefully help each other, you know, to build up our lives, you know, and to build up how we're feeling. Anyway, I hope you have a good day and a good week, and if things are tough, I really hope things get loads better for you really soon. And yeah, I'm going to go and try and start working on figuring out what aims I want to aim for, the long term and short term, and things that I really, really, really want to happen, you know, and to try and build up that desire to do things, to make things happen. And seemingly the stronger the desire you have for your goal, the more drive you'll have to get there when things are tough and when things go wrong, you know, and the more determination it gives you to battle through the tough times and the tough days and the things going wrong, you know. So I think it's like maybe critically important to think of goals, and it's a nice thing to do, you know, try and think of things you'd really like, you know. And I know it can be depressing as well, so quite often, you know, if we feel we can't get them, but you know, maybe there is a way we can get them if we just try, and if we figure out how to get there, the steps to get there, and we just try each step and keep building towards them, and do each step a step at a time, you know. Because if we walk to somewhere 6 miles away, it seems impossible to get there, but if we just keep putting one foot in front of another and step by step doing that, we can get there, you know. So yeah, it might be nice to try and think of things we'd really like and how we could get there, and solutions to the problems, you know. And like my dad always said, you know, don't think of the problem, think of the solution, and then do that, you know. And me and him made our problems between each other, but you know, he meant well with things like that, and I really do appreciate those nice things he said, you know. So I think it's worth thinking about, you know, the things older people say after life experience, you know. They've seen so much in life, and they know the mistakes they've made, you know, and it's good to learn from them, you know. So I hope someone can learn from ancient old me. Yeah, but, take care, and I hope you have a really good day. And I'll get back to you about how it goes with getting my aims and my goals figured out and what I'm going to aim for, and I'll keep on filming, showing what I'm going to try and do and what I do and how things go and solutions I find to problems. And yeah, so it would be really great if you could press subscribe in the options below this video and press the bell button so you get notified when I do more videos. And if you could press the thumbs up button as well underneath this video, that would really help my video to get recommended to other people, and it'd cheer me up loads too, because then I'd know people are actually like watching the video and liking it and all that, you know, which would be really nice for me, because I'm really like laying bare my vulnerabilities to the world with doing all this stuff, you know, my bad haircut and all that. But I hope you have a really good day. Take care. Lots of love to you. Bye.